How's it going, people? It is Liam Carlson here with another episode of iZombie, with episode number 6 for this season, as we're about to reach halfway territory. I was flattered with the last episode. We have a who seemingly might be a recurring character after his zombie status got revealed in the last episode. We got a cutie on the scene, so yes, there was hearts fluttering in the last episode for me. But yeah, it was really good stuff. Like I said, it felt kind of big in a sense, like in terms of moving things along, and I feel like things are only going to get a bit bigger for this season, especially with this being the ending of the first half of this season. So yeah, but I don't know, what with certain revelations being made and we're making our way through this season, I felt like the last episode was I don't know, a sign of things to come potentially, who knows, but yes, I'm looking forward to getting into this episode. So with that said, let's get into episode number 6 of iZombie Season 1, let's go.
So our friend here went full vigilante, Batman versus the Candyman, called Candyman.
And I assume that fight solved everything.
You can't just say though that you knew it was Jerome's, like, shoes, because you know.
I know it myself for this day. Come on. Who's your buddy? I'm your buddy. Eager to share the highs and lows of your life.
New customer, £300 a drop, dead on his
No
stairs.
jealousy there, although I do suspect there's a hint of that, like, longing.
You sure it's not in there?
Yes, I'm sure.
Okay, I'll run back to meet Cute, and I'll be back
Better
in
be
20
quick.
minutes.
Oh, he's gonna die, isn't he?
I don't think I can wait that long.
Oh, no. Oh! Desperate times.
I'm gonna need more of that camera.
So no one's been in or out?
No.
I mean, dead bodies usually don't smell or
How long do you think he's been here?
etc.
Well, based on the purple hue of the skin, I'd say he's between putrefaction and black putrefaction. You see how swollen his tongue is?
I'll take your word for it.
A week, maybe 2.
By the looks
was
of his
gonna
computer
say,
setup,
I'm
he
gonna
could have
guess
been
it's
directing air traffic down here.
Been a week.
Oh, seems the neighbors are curious about the man behind the dog hatch.
Excuse me, officer, what happened to him? Do you know?
Yeah,
Did you do it?
Hey, how long was he in there?
Did you do it? What the heck?
Come on, man, show some respect.
What the hell is wrong with these people?
I'll come by later and pick something up.
Sorry to trouble you.
No worries.
Oh boy. Jeez.
Another piece of confetti in his eyeball.
Yeah, it's all morbid.
Oh, I bought them in as a peace offering for the early crew. I'd offer you one, but you've never been a donut fan.
Must.
What about donuts
have
with brains?
donuts.
Oh, well, apparently today
Great.
she is a
I ate
donut
Homer
fan.
Simpson's brain.
Oh, jeez. Oh.
Didn't you? Just you surrendering to your messiah complex, dude. Reality check time?
It's all about doing the right thing, though.
You're dead. So you're telling me the most hated man on the internet was
I
killed
do
by
feel
a
for
donut?
Major.
No. I thought I'd spend the rest of my life with Major, and I guess I did. But apparently, my death is a new chapter.
To be
Bizarre
fair,
as
she's
that
not
may be.
wrong. Sometimes you can be sure, but the worst does happen. Fate is a... What the heck?
Characters that can dominate in these games.
People make money playing video games?
Oh yeah, it's big business.
Welcome to Twitch!
Shoot. Wait. What did I just do?
Oh, you're a troll lock.
I'm a Polish troll?
You're a troll with warlock abilities, the second most powerful of all the halflings. Those are the people you're playing with. They saw you.
Ravi is nerding out!
3 p.m.
I love
weekday,
this!
People are sitting around waiting for a Polish troll.
Master, you have returned.
Hey, who's this jackass?
Oh, hail Sim.
Art Vader?
Do you have boon to revive us?
But I only have enough boon to resurrect 4 people.
Timber, you're on recon for ARF.
Got it.
Okay, we're going.
Stay in
These two are just living for it.
Timber, if we lose Arf, I will crush you. I will drive you into the sea and hear the lamentations of your women.
This is gonna look really bad out of
I
context.
didn't hear death.
Heard you sounded a long time. I wish it were with actual people. Honey, I know
Well,
this
she
has
is with
been
actual
a
people.
challenging year,
What do you
and I
think this
want you to
kind of
know
shit
that
is
I
all
love you,
about?
and all I want for you is to be happy. But I worry that you're letting your life pass you by.
Wow.
Sorry, Mom, what did you say?
Just sit up straight, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Thank
You
you.
don't want back strain,
the soup.
do you?
So he's really dead?
Yes.
And you think I had something to do with it?
Well, you threatened him.
In a game?
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, in a game.
How would I get to Seattle? I live in New York. That's the Empire State Building, lady.
Oh, look at Mr. Fancy Pants.
14, lives in New York, had if it's distracting.
It's probably the least distracting thing about you.
Well, slow your roll.
Oh,
Silvertongue
smooth.
Baby
Look at
steps.
him.
This is a new thing for me.
Smooth and
Oh,
cute.
this isn't a date. It's a drop by.
Maybe that's what you call it in Buckingham Regalshire.
Learn your British accents. I'm from London, and I'm
Of
pretty
course.
sure drop by is an American term.
Whatever this is, I haven't done
Is
it in
it?
a long time.
I don't know,
and
honestly.
There's a sewing kit in the bathroom that I nicked from a posh hotel when my cousin got married.
I'd rather not use a hotel sewing kit on my face, but
I can fix one stitch. Major, you really shouldn't.
He's gonna go. Ah, there we go.
Pre-gig adrenaline rush, and started to,
Oh, yeah.
So, for
Awkward.
everyone's safety, I stopped playing shows. I can still play in the studio.
I'm so sorry.
I mean, in 2020 terms,
So incredibly unfair and awful.
but this is really, really sad. Like,
It's,
for him.
it's funny.
Yes, yes. Oh,
I am sorry.
It's fine. I'm just not.
No, I know you're not. You made that very clear. Let's just. Whoa. I
Oh.
did not predict that.
Be the nickel tour. You're a homicide detective. I'm sure you've seen worse. And you have to sample the blood pudding. It is the best in town.
oh no, Clive! Clive! Thank goodness he's gonna get called away. Whew.
Before we could switch brands, we were swamped with this tidal wave of negative reviews.
I
Ridiculous.
found a rat tail in my maple bar. Outrageous stuff like that.
We put our life savings into that place. Like that, it was gone.
I mean, he must have generated 50 scathing reviews on his own.
that killed your business.
Yeah,
If you wanted to kill him, it
There's a
also
lot
gave
of
you an idea on
vengeance.
how to do it.
based on,
Anaphylactic
I
shock.
guess, their dream closing.
That's what killed him? The reports didn't say.
To the rest of the world, he was this mysterious shut-in, but you knew where he lived. You brought him
He
crawling.
wasn't going to stop eating donuts completely.
I'm taking my business elsewhere. Do you realize what that means? There must be other donut
he's
shops
not
that deliver
that-
to that same area. Right?
Yeah.
Are you there, Clive?
Here's what happened today on my job. A cop came in looking for my dead delivery boy.
Oh.
Dead? That's terrible.
Well, that's
Oh, Jackie. Esteem is so...
Oh my god, oh my god, Blaine!
Took a few pills for what ails me.
I hope you also took the bus. What's up?
I had a vision.
Yeah, you could seriously
It
get
was the moment that
arrested.
the birthday card shot confetti and peanut dust into the face of Simon Cutler. It was just as we suspected.
Oh my.
Suspected? There was another thing. The rats. And there was a rat singer on the list with a birthday last month, but that's not our guy.
You know where our guy is. You want to just share?
I'm building the drama.
I'm at the edge of my seat. I've seen this guy. 2 million hits later, he hacked into all of your sister's personal accounts. Facebook, OkCupid, Instagram, email. He messed with all of her tax records and insurance, medical, DMV.
Posted photoshopped pornographic images of her on Twitter.
Destroyed her
Jeez.
life.
This guy is a
Got
piece of
fired.
shit.
Broke up a relationship, gave her a
But
criminal
murder,
record,
not the way to
put
go.
her on sex offender and no-fly lists. Humiliated her.
Fuck.
Or are you a little overqualified to deliver donuts? You realize you'll probably spend the rest of your life in jail.
But
It was worth it.
I mean, it seems like his sister was his
Sean
world.
Posey
And
let a tragedy ruin his...
You spent 6 years thinking life was going a different direction. I think you're allowed a duck or two. I get it. You're still not over him.
there's
No,
those
but-
worries.
I'm a little closer.
No, but it's fine. I'm in no rush to.
Let's go! Let's go!
No worries, I can check my phone, trim my beard, and still trounce this pathetic pillock.
Aye.
Do
This
you
should
think
be
she sucked the
interesting.
marrow from life?
You're hiring? Because my son needs a job. He's 16. Is that too young?
Let's have him fill out an application. See what happens.
Ah, shit. Well, that's great. Things are ramping up though with now Blaine being caught in the in hot water with all of the kids disappearing and whatnot, and not just that though, but yeah. It's just going to be very, very interesting to see what does happen with now this new development on Liv's perspective. But yeah, I really thought this was pretty solid stuff, though. I gotta say, Liv, like, adopting the gamer, I guess, trait was pretty great. But it was also pretty interesting to delve into the mind of someone who is basically repulsive, and I guess that rotten state is based... I mean, I know this is more so stretching, but it's basically metaphorical for how rotten his personality was, because we know that, of course, not all of Liv's, I guess, all of the people Liv will feast on are going to be, all pleasant and all of that, but I think from what we've seen so far, I mean, they've all seemingly been innocent, and whilst going the way to killing that Simon dude was not advisory, he was a piece of work. So, but good thing that Liv and Lowell is back. Well, I say back on after that little kerfuffle, but we're here, folks, with these two, and I'm so happy for them. So, some pretty neat stuff in this episode. It's like I said, it's going to be very interesting to see where things go, because we had Liv's mother approach Blade at the end. So hopefully, hopefully Liv's brother will be prevented from, of course, being, I guess, affiliated to Blaine. Or if something does happen in terms of the application process, he's gonna get hired anyways, because it would be best for business, literally, in terms of the brain department. But we'll see Liv put a stop to him in some capacity, especially since there's a bit of a lead now in Major's perspective regarding Blaine and how he's involved with the disappearances. So yeah, I expect some kind of tensions to potentially go down next episode, with Liv's mum just approaching Blaine in regards to the application for her son, and not just that though, but now he's in hot water. So yeah, but it was a really interesting episode, especially with this with the death this week surrounding a hated, notorious, and infamous character who made life hell for everyone. He forced someone to kill themselves based on the heinous acts that he did, including putting that sister on a sex offenders register, that the threats that was going around. So yeah, I mean, like I said, murder probably wouldn't be the best way to go about it, but like there might be this case that he might have had it coming with all the shit he pulled, and yeah, like honestly, this guy was a piece of shit with like going through everything that was that he did. It was really, really repulsive. So yeah, but it was really, really great to have that side where we have Liv just adopting into that gamer mode and seeing Rav. Like I really thought it was really, really wholesome how Ravi was just so. I don't know. He was so encouraging of this and decided to chip in. Of course, the main purpose of them going into that into the MMORPG was because they were trying to find, what was it, full auto, and of course he turns out to be a bloody kid, so yeah, but obviously there's a bit of a difference between I'm gonna kill you in a video game sense and of course I'm going to kill you in real. I mean, it could be possible, like some just died there. There is the idea that some people are just going to take things too bloody far, and yeah, but he's just a bloody kid at the end of the day. So, and probably like I don't know. I don't want to be stereotyping like kids being a bit more, I guess, aggressive when it comes to a video game and whatnot. But there was such a composure to like I've seen 18-year-olds, 20-year-olds in game act less composed, so yeah, but it was really, really it was really, really fun stuff seeing Liv get into the mold, I guess, and yeah, not just that though, but there was also her getting into that comfort zone as well, I guess, finally, because obviously Major is still going to be a pretty sore point for her, understandably, and with Laurel like him coming into the scene and having the hots for Liv, it gives Liv hope, but it also is quite scary given the fact that she was committed to Major, and I mean, you even heard her say that this was a sure thing, but sadly that's the case, isn't it? Sometimes we are so sure that this relationship might work out, but yeah, and honestly, it wasn't even her fault as well. It was only because she had to break things off so he doesn't become zombified. So yeah, I am really curious though, because obviously Major went through the ringer in the ending of the last episode, and that made him more determined to find out what the heck has been happening with the Candyman, with the disappearances of Jerome and everyone else. And I am just, I mean, I don't want things to just go down in flames between Laurel and Liv already. I'm happy for these two, especially for Liv, because she finally gets that opportunity to date someone without worrying that she's going to turn him into a zombie. But I don't know. I can, in a sense, see some kind of zombification for Major potentially. I don't know, and this might put Liv maybe in a bit of a dilemma because of the fact that she has this opportunity now to be with Major again. It's just something that I do suspect could happen, but that's a TBC situation, isn't it? So yeah, but yeah, I really, really thought that the Blaine stuff in this episode was pretty neat, especially with of course him dealing with those two guys because of the fact that they were sabotaging his business, and that woman he's been sleeping with, there was another sabotage to his operations anyways, with the delivery boy just being done in, especially since there was a lot of rage going through that woman's head because of the fact that no brains, no satisfaction. So yeah, and Blaine not taking things well. So yeah, Screwdriver will just say that. So, or a drill, should I say? Screwdriver is completely different, but still, didn't take it too lightly. So yeah, but I do like how things are ramping up for Blaine, because obviously there are people trying to work against him, or they pose some kind of threat, even if it's non-intentional, even if someone's just a little bit trigger happy. And now we have Liv hot on his heels because not only is her brother in line to be Chomp, but there is now new evidence in regards to the disappearances and whatnot. And it wouldn't be, like, from Liv's perspective, obviously, Major doesn't know the whole zombie shit. But for Liv, she can maybe put 2 and 2 together potentially in regards to, okay, this could be very, very bad, especially if this is how he's acquiring brains. So, Major might need to be braced for the worst news. I mean, there's already that affirmation, I guess, in his world that Jerome, everyone who's been missing, they're dead. But like I said, Liv's going to put 2 and 2 together and know what kind of shit this is all about. So, yeah, but yeah, I really, really thought that this was pretty great. It was pretty great knowing more of Lowell and not just that though, but developing on them, on him and Liv in that relationship dynamic. So I'm just waiting for drama to occur because why not? But I really thought this was a pretty fun episode, and yeah, quite revolting. Not just in terms of like the composition process that Simon went through, but also just how horrific his words and actions were to the people who affected him. And obviously, people, like, especially with what he did, people are going to find room to celebrate and whatnot. So yeah, but see, I it's funny because I talked about the 14-year-old kid having more maturity than quite a bunch of people in I guess today's day and age, where they're like adults, but they can often act childish. That 14-year-old was composed. And then you have someone like Simon, who is a manipulative, vulgar piece of shit who may have had it coming. And obviously murder, big no-no. But yeah, he was a very demonic person, and there was that understandability, I guess, at the end of the day, to why people despised him and why his death is like, well, that's one less vermin on this planet, because he was vermin. I don't think there was a complimentary thing about his character in, like, from what we've seen and what he said and all that jazz. So yeah, but it was a very, very interesting episode, and I feel like things ramping up definitely, in my opinion. So yeah, it should be exciting stuff. But I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time.